Right, folks. This is another one. This is Crypto Lambo. Now, this one I've been in for about 12 hours, and obviously I'm a bit gutted because I wish I'd sort of got to you guys earlier and sort of let you know what was going on. Um, but it's still super early. This is double your money in 24 hours, which is insane. Now, I'm not here to say that I've doubled my money in 24 hours yet, but I can safely say I've put myself in the game. Now I'm just gonna fall back a little bit and sort of say I'm not your financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Guys, in all times in these in the DeFi space, just make sure that you're putting in money that you are willing to lose. That's the crux of it. Make sure you're willing to lose your money. And if you can do that, you'll be absolutely fine. 100%. Um, so this is a double your money platform. So this is huge. So at the end of the day, it's all about getting in quick, getting in early. Now I can tell you now, this project hasn't been live for more than 48 hours. The first payments coming out were when I got in, which was this morning. So we're talking about 12 hours ago. Um, I mean, look, my strategy is not to be in these sort of platforms. Like I don't have any um, drive or willingness to be in these sort of high risk, high reward platforms. So you're putting everything on the line. However, you could make a lot of money, and that's just the way the DeFi space goes. So for me, one of the criterias that I work on is simply get in as early as possible. And the sooner you are in, the quicker you can make your money back. Okay, so this one, I'm just gonna quickly log in and have a look see at what I put down and just run you through bits and bobs with regards to this platform. Right, guys. Well, I'm back. I'm in the platform. So I've made my deposit and it reflects it as TRX. So that's how it records it. However, I did put in I used USDT to do my transfer across. So that's what I used. So that worked perfect. There's no issues with that per se. Right, so on the right-hand corner, there's a drop down there for you. There are three lines, horizontal lines that you can click, um, and you'll get this drop down. And if we take a look at my deposit, so as you can see, earlier on today, I made a initial deposit of 10 USD just to make sure it works, um, and just to make sure that it's sort of accepting my USDT and everything. And then I think how long after? About 15 minutes after, I did a £50 uh, sort of play. So I put that in 15 minutes later. So that's absolutely fine for me. So these are the batch IDs of my successful deposits, which are just there. So this is fantastic. And at the end of the day, when it comes to this platform, you're receiving your money instantly, which is great because there's a lot of platforms. There's a platform that I'm in right now. I've done a video for on my channel, which is 24 hours before you receive your funds. So every platform is different. You've got to bear with it, but I do love when a platform gives you a batch ID and you're able to log in immediately. A batch ID is fantastic. Um, it sort of has all the hallmarks of not being a manual process. So if a process is manual, it means that Someone physically has to look at their balance. For instance, Crypto Lambo would have to look at their balance, be able to see how much money they have, and make a humanly decision on whether they're paying you or not. That's no good. But when it's on the network and their batch IDs, it's fantastic because it's really out of their control unless they stop the whole platform. So basically, when you press the button and you're owed or your money has accumulated, there's nothing they can do about it. You're getting paid out. And so that's what I like about that. So this is waiting as of 11:46. I feel I did it earlier than that. 11:46. I feel I did it earlier than that. But that's okay. I think the what you have to look out for, and it's a real thing when it comes to this, is that they are going to pay me, for instance, for the 50 and the 10, they are meant to pay me accrued, it's meant to be accrued within 24 hours, but it does take them 3 hours to make the deposit, and that will go directly into your crypto wallet or crypto account, because that's what you would have used to log in or register. So this is going to be 3 hours after. So I feel like I got into this, I think it was 8:47 for me, and then 8:31 initially with the 10 USDT. And I think what they've done is obviously they've incorporated the 3 hours that it takes them to make the transfer. And the only reason, and this is obviously from my personal knowledge, having been in a another platform which is very similar to this, because, and I say that namely because the name was it was Ways to Lambo, something like that, and they were uh, they were working about 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. They were in action, and in those 3 weeks, they lasted for about, say, 12, probably longer than that. But about 3 weeks ago, there was a two-way Lambo, and everyone was going in, and everyone was getting their money back within, a day. Double your money within a day. Crazy bananas, honestly. Um, and within that platform, I didn't get in. I didn't jump into that platform at all. But within that platform, you were getting paid after 3 hours, 3 hours after the 24 hours. So I think that's what's going on here as well. Um, so I think that's what's up, guys. It's a fantastic platform. Do your due diligence. This is my journey. This is not crypto advice or financial advice or anything trying to lead you in a certain direction. Look, am I a gambler at heart? A little bit. I will definitely gamble as and when or where possible. Um, we have got, I'm going to, it's bedtime for me, so I'll be in bed very soon. And I need to hope I wake up to 120 pounds. Now, my upline, who went in with 100 and she did 190 before me, and then she did the 10 pounds as well, just to check that it was working. She did that about 8 hours before me, 8 or 12, because right now she's just done a video and she's received double. So she's received 380 in one of the payments because she did 190 and she got the 380, and then she got 20 USDT as well. So she's happy. Um, sort of 12 hours behind her, or if not more, because she's already done that video and I've still got a little bit to go. So we'll see how that goes. And then after that, guys, my strategy is simply to use house money. I'm going to use the £60 that I got. I'm going to leave that in there and work with that. I'm so early. Well, we are so early. Whoever goes in under me, look, I'll put a link in the description if you want to be part of my team. But look, guys, we're in there so early, and you don't have to, by the way. Remember, do your due diligence. It's crucial, guys. And if you got money you can lose, le- you know, I'm one of those, isn't it? I feel like I've got in early enough in this occasion to possibly leave the 120 in there. Do you know what I mean? It makes me think when I say that. You remember, because everything I'm putting into these platforms, right, guys, it's off of another long-term platform that I was in, and I'm up on that platform. So I've got a bit of money to play for, and that's the first platform that I was able to actually get my ROI out, like get my investment out, my initial capital, my initial investment out. So that's a big deal. But now that I've got that out of that platform, I'm not trying to go back to square one. This kind of high risk, high reward platform is not ordinarily what I would go for. And that's what you guys need to know. Well, I need to tell myself that this is not ordinarily what I would go for. But if the key thing for me when I look at strategy, if I'm in there early, day one, day two, day three, especially on these high risk ones, if I'm in there early, I could take the risk. And remember, as long as I'm not risking more than I can afford to lose. So you might not see me dropping 2,000, 4,000, 5,000 of these platforms now, like I did before in my initial platform that served me well, which was Novatech, uh, needless to say. Um, I am a bit more cautious and I'm going to be measured. But at the end of the day, it's my journey. It's money I can lose. I'm committed to it and we'll see how it goes. So I might leave the 120 in there and see how that goes. Um, but yeah, if if all goes well, I'll drop another video updating you on what I've done and the payments that I hope to receive in the next video. All right, guys, over and out.